He, my fiancé, believes I chose another man over him. Friend. And in some ways he's not wrong. I didn't mean to. It wasn't because I stopped loving him. I was just careless enough to let something happen that never should've. He thinks I picked someone else. So he walked away. Not because he no longer loved me, but because he truly believed I wasn't choosing him anymore. And maybe that's fair. When someone's heart feels left behind, you don't chase them. You don't plead. You let go. Even when it shatters every part of you. There were no harsh words, no slamming doors, no emotional explosions. Just silence. A silence so deep, it still echoes inside me. We sat across from one another at the same cafe we always visited. Same table. Same coffee. The place that used to feel like ours. But we weren't the same anymore. I need space, he said. But his eyes told a different story. He didn't want space. He wanted distance, from me, from the past, from my mistake. A mutual friend had told him. She probably thought she was doing the right thing. Maybe she believed he deserved the truth. But to me it felt like betrayal. Though in truth, I betrayed him first. That one night when I crossed a line I never meant to. I tried explaining. Tried saying it wasn't what it looked like. That I didn't mean it. That I didn't want it. That I didn't even realize the damage until it was already done. But that only made it worse. You didn't mean to, but you still did, he said, voice cold and tight. I had no defense. No justification. Only tears I couldn't control. Tears that fixed nothing. So I nodded. Yes, no, lost, desperate for his forgiveness. I didn't know what had come over me. I still don't. Don't beg, he said. But I wasn't pleading out of pride. I was broken. Guilty. And that just made it hurt more. I've always believed we'd get through anything. Even our fights always brought us closer. But this time was different. There was no fight. Just final words. Because what's left to fight for when the person you adore can no longer look at you the same way? He lifted me to my feet and walked out. No goodbye. Just the sound of my boots echoing on a floor that once felt like home. I loved him. And I know he once loved me too. But is love really that fragile? I lie awake wondering. Can a single mistake erase years of loyalty, of dreams, of whispered plans and shared laughter? Can't it be forgiven? I wept. I hated myself. I couldn't even look in the mirror. I felt disgusted, furious, and so lost. What do I do now? I asked God, begging him to help me, just this once. The days that followed were like slow drowning. Not the peaceful kind of quiet. The kind that sits heavy in your chest like a weight. I stopped looking at my phone. I stopped answering anyone. I avoided every place we once called ours. When friends asked if I was okay, I just said I was tired. They nodded, some smiled kindly. But they didn't know I was mourning someone who still lived. Mourning a love that hadn't died. It just walked away. Eventually I learned where it had gone. To her. The girl from his workout group. The one he once said was, just a buddy. It's strange how hearts shift when someone new shows up at the right time. But I didn't hate him. And I didn't hate her. I hated how fast it happened. How effortless it seemed for him while I was still here, clinging to the fragments of something that was supposed to be forever. Trying to forgive myself for a moment I could never take back. And the hardest part. I couldn't even blame him. If things were reversed, maybe I'd have done the same. But that doesn't make the heartbreak any easier. It doesn't erase the fact that I still wake up hoping it was all just a bad dream. That maybe, just maybe, he'll walk back through the door. But he won't. And I won't lie to myself anymore. The love didn't vanish. Just walked away. And now all I can do is figure out how to live without it. I've learned my lesson. I'm a girl. There will always be men around. But letting someone in too deeply, letting someone close, can either fill your soul or break it. Next time I'll be more careful. I still believe love can come again. But right now my heart is aching in silence.